I'm in the kitchen preparing some food, but I wanted to talk to you about depression. You know, in my book, I share my own story, my own experience with depression, anxiety. Attempted suicide was part of my journey. And I wanted to share with you today, because I had a chat with a client this morning and something came up, and I actually had to use some of the techniques that I share in my book, Spiritual AI, about how to redirect your emotions when you find yourself, your emotions, your feelings going down a track where you don't really want to be, right? So depression to me is, yes, to a certain degree, there are people who have chemical imbalances, and those people need medication. But I firmly believe, from going through it myself, that most people who struggle with depression, it's actually not a chemical imbalance, and it's actually a soul signal. It is your soul telling you that you are not in the right place, that something is not working in your life, that you need to pay attention. Now, if you have awareness, if you've got a lot of self-awareness, and you are in tune with your intuition, your intuition is going to lead you to where you need to be, right? Your awareness is going to show you, and if you don't pay attention, then you are going to feel the emotions. You're going to feel the disconnect. You are going to wonder, what is wrong with me? You are going to be tired. You're going to be lethargic. It's because you are not in the frequency of your true essence. You are not in alignment with your soul. So what I wanted to share with you is that it is a lot of depression and the emotions that we experience and life experiences and the things that we find ourselves in comes down to a choice. You have to choose to be happy. Even if you feel terrible, even if life around you looks like it is not working out, even if you are broke, even if you are in a difficult relationship, you're going to have to start finding the things that light you up just a little bit. And in the beginning, it might just be a simple thought that goes, you know what, I'm grateful that I'm alive. Just that, bringing the awareness to those simple things, and it is a choice. So as an example, now, I'm not depressed anymore. I don't struggle with that because I know myself. I have elevated my frequency. I'm doing the things. I am choosing certain things in my life. I'm choosing my thoughts. I'm choosing my actions that come after my thoughts, right? So this week was a really big week for me. I had a lot going on. Yesterday, I felt flat, and I just allowed myself to have space. So I work from home, and so I could allow myself some space. So I didn't do a lot of work yesterday. And then this morning I woke up, but I was still feeling flat. I was still feeling tired. So I recognized that I was still sitting in that energy. So I made a conscious choice, and I said, Leonie, get up off the chair, go outside, go and work in the garden, get into the sunlight. Go and do something outside. And I did that, and my energy shifted immediately. Okay? The tiredness lifted. I am tired now because of the whippersnippering and the, doing the lawns and pulling weeds and being out in the sun, but I still feel good. So it's a tired because of the work. This morning I felt tired because something was off. Had I sat in that frequency, if I did not make the choice to actually go out and go and work in the garden, I probably would have wallowed. I probably would have ended up scrolling on the computer through Facebook Marketplace, because right now I'm looking for 2 seats that I can use in my my workspace. I probably would have ended scrolling on Facebook for hours. I probably would have ended up on the couch watching movies and feeling sorry for myself, right? I probably would have gone to bed early, or I probably would have watched movies till 12 o'clock at night, and then I would have been tired again tomorrow. But because I have the awareness, I can take actions, I can take the steps, I can change my thoughts, and I can choose something different for myself. And that is the biggest thing that saved me from my depression. It saved me from anxiety. It saved me, and it brought me out of the dark places. And yes, in the beginning, it was slow. And yes, in the beginning, it was like I had to really pay attention. Now my awareness is at a very different level, and I can actually notice when things happen instantly. As they are happening, I am noticing this experience is happening. Right? So if you are depressed, if you feel anxious, ask yourself, first of all, well, what creates that? Bring awareness to it, right? Ask yourself what creates that. And if you don't know what creates it yet, right, simply choose something different. Simply choose and say, I choose to not sit with these anxious thoughts right now. I'm going to go and do something different that's going to help me shift this frequency, and that's going to help me feel better. What could that be? Well, it could be a walk outside. It could be putting on your favorite song. It could be walking out of the room, walking away from the person that's making you feel anxious, that's making you feel depressed, that's not loving you, that's not respecting you. Walk away. Even if it's just to the toilet. Get away. You don't have to stay. Walk. Go out. If it's your boss, tell them you're going to the bathroom. You just need a moment. If it's your partner, tell them you're going to go sit outside. You can take a breath. You don't want to have this conversation right now. You're not running away. It's self-love. You're taking care of yourself. So depression is something that most people can navigate themselves if they just bring a little bit of awareness to what's happening in the moment. And then using your brain, using your thoughts, using your mind to reframe those, and you'll start seeing a shift. So if you need help, please comment, please reach out, okay? I would highly suggest that you go and grab Spiritual AI from Amazon. It's available paperback, Kindle, and an Audible, and it will literally shift your perspective on a lot of things, and it will give you a solid foundation. Awareness and intuition, right, is going to be that strong foundation for you, and then you can start working on taking steps to get you out of depression, to start noticing what are the triggers, and so that your intuition can guide you to the place where your soul is happy. Because remember what I said in the beginning, depression is a soul signal. It is telling you that you are in the wrong place, that something isn't right for you. And start tapping into that inner guidance. And very soon you will see that will guide you to a place where you feel so much more fulfilled, so much safer, so much happier. So go grab the book, and if you really want to have a chat, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to have a chat with you. And there's a few ways that I can serve you, beautiful soul. But it starts with a choice. Choose you.